The Ukrainian boxer Alexander Usyk has launched an NFT project in bid to raise $1.6 million for Ukraine. Here at NFT Level, we cover the latest hottest NFT news. Usyk is fighting Anthony Joshua in the next few weeks, and he's launched his NFT collection before this running event to raise money for Ukraine. Barcelona have been buying players over the last few months, and a lot of people are like, how do they get this money from? And I think I know the reason why. And it's simply Web3 NFTs. Barcelona in the last few weeks have been in two huge NFT partnerships. Number one, two Web3 companies have invested $100 million in Barcelona to kind of create NFTs and the Web3 behind the scenes. And number two, this is really recent, that Barcelona have created NFTs of their famous players, call it a walk of art, and they're basically going to be doing a bid in New York, basically selling their NFTs, trying to get the highest bidder. Barcelona have detailed their launch of their first NFT project, and the person with the highest bid is going to receive this NFT. Surprise, surprise, one reason they are doing this is to overcome the financial challenges they've had recently. We've seen Australia Rugby get into NFT space by launching 1,000 NFTs, but New Zealand have got into NFT space with cricket. New Zealand cricket fans are now going to have NFT access to the history, to moments, to player stats of New Zealand cricketers. New Zealand Cricket and sports technology company Dream Sports have signed up a 5-year agreement. Quite interesting. We've seen various sports now from around the world get into NFT space, and I'm super excited to see how this goes. Make sure to like and follow for the latest NFT sports news. This is probably the biggest NFT sport news I've actually mentioned. We know Bored Ape Club is probably the biggest. We know Bored Ape Club is one of the biggest NFT projects. And we know Major League Soccer in the US is huge as well. So the Major League Soccer have put an announcement saying they've just announced a notable new signing. A striker, a Bored Ape NFT. The news was just announced and an exclusive release shared with NFT Now. And that's really good, and NFT Now is like a big media NFT platform.